On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
The right fielder, number 10, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
Stepping in, number 7. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pagan has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Jonathan Schoop. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David Dahl.
And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder.
Now batting, Gerardo Parra. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fourth.
Here's Nolan Arenado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to striding into the box. Travis Shaw. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 22, Travis Shaw.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. And Morneau won't be able to track this down. It's a fair ball. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manny Pena.
From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So striding in, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. At the plate, Jimmy Nelson. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. And he lays off there, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. In is Christian Yelich. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Into the box, Angel Pagan. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Angel Pagan.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back. Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
LeMahieu.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Justin Morneau. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2 to first. And he is out on the tag. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in to try it again. Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, number 10, Lorenzo.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-2. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. At third, Arenado scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Schoop. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Austin Barnes.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Cain is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, number 49. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Carlos Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gonzalez.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Dahl. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. John Gray answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So digging in now, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu is there for it. 1 down. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He reached on a single in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Now at the plate, Jimmy Nelson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Nelson.
And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Over to first with it is Morneau, and that ends the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Right fielder, number 10.
In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground softly towards second. Scope scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Boy, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving laterally is Pagan to make the play here. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Angel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A base hit in his first trip.
LeMahieu.
Ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Number 7 is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Here's Justin Morneau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll get in there safely. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So striding forward now, John Gray. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Favorable call in there for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out toward second. Scope has it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jonathan
Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Story. Into shallow center. Makes the play, 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Scope rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and just kept running away.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. Ready once again, David Dahl. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
David Dahl.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, man.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Riding in once again, Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Skied into straightaway right. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Gerardo Parra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jimmy Nelson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Parra is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. Last time through was a base hit. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Nolan Arenado.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Angel Pagan. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Garcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in on it is Kane. Oh, he botches it. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Fly ball out toward right field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit out toward second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now in the box, John Gray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Young-Ho Park will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Young-Ho Park.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends. Tyler Anderson. He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Leading off the inning, number 7. And they'll need him to get something going here. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Mike Morin gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Mike Morin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Pitch on the way. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Barnes goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready now, Dave.
Leading out for the Rockies, center fielder, David Shaw.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. In is Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Manny Pena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Orlando Arcia.
Soft liner to the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one.